You're always taking a bit of a risk when you buy a used car. That's why it's so important that you know who's really selling it.
New at 6 o'clock, Target 8 investigator Susan Samples has an alert tonight if you're looking for a car online. Susan?
This story started with a tip from a West Michigan man who thought he bought a car from a hardworking, straight-laced college student. Not so much.
That's don't want it to happen to anybody else, you know.
Dave Knopf is like a lot of used car buyers, desperate for dependable wheels, but worried about getting taken.
I trust an individual more than I trust a company or corporation. You know, just how I am. I'm a person-to-person kind of guy.
Knopf was excited when he spotted this 2003 Saab with 100,000 miles on it for $2,000.
I found this on Craigslist through a kid going to Western, which that's who I thought I was buying it from. And, you know, it was such a good deal, I couldn't pass it up.
But 1 month later, that good deal died. When Knopf called the seller to complain, the college student revealed where the car really came from. Speedy's Auto Sales, a tiny Galesburg car lot where everything's $5,000 or less.
Would you have bought this car if you knew it was coming from a used car lot?
No.
That might explain why Speedy's appears to list a lot of cars on social media instead of Speedy's own website.
I kind of feel like I was taken advantage of.
We've been finding that it's not uncommon for dealerships to misrepresent themselves online on platforms such as Craigslist.
Fred Woodhams is with the Secretary of State's office, which licenses Michigan auto dealers and can take action against them.
A licensed auto dealer should be selling vehicles from their place of location and should be very clear who's selling that. Any attempt to misrepresent who's selling the vehicle would be very problematic for us.
Hey, I'm looking for Mr. Gonzalez.
Gil Gonzalez owns Speedy Auto Sales just off I-94.
I had no knowledge of that car.
Gonzalez told Target 8 the college student who sold the now-dead Saab worked for Speedy's, buying cars at auctions and selling them. But Gonzalez said he had to fire the young man for breaking the rules.
Is he the only one that's ever posted things online as for sale by owner?
As far as I know.
So you're not aware of any of your other employees doing that?
No.
But look at this Impala listed on Craigslist in the for sale by owner section. That's Speedy's phone number, but there's no mention of the dealership anywhere in the ad. Same thing in several ads for cars on Facebook.
Did Speedy sell this car?
No.
And check out what this Speedy's worker told us about what customers are
The title
told.
says that when you sell cars on Craigslist, do you make it clear that it's Speedy's that's selling the car?
No.
Aren't you supposed to make it clear who's selling the car, that it's actually coming from Speedy's?
No.
You just sell cars on Craigslist, and who do people think they're buying these cars from?
Who they want to believe. Whose ever name is under that listing.
But Gonzalez insists his employees know the rules and that he had no idea his college student salesman wasn't doing so until after the fact.
Is that your signature right there?
Yes, it is.
Did you sign that?
Yeah.
But you said you didn't know anything about this deal.
Initially, I mean, there's a bunch of titles that I sign. I mean, I can't keep track of every single car that comes through.
What does this say?
Speedy's Auto.
Right here on the title?
Yep.
For Dave Knopf, it's a painful lesson learned. Never again will he pay for a car without first checking the title to confirm who he's really buying it from.
Buyer beware, because even if you think you're buying it from an individual, there could be somebody that's in the background that's not looking out for your best interests.
If Dave Knopf had actually read the Saab's title when he met that student in a grocery store parking lot, he would have seen that the kid didn't actually own it. By the way, Speedy says he wants to do what he can to make it right with Mr. Knopf. Also, the state recommends that you and the seller go together to a Secretary of State branch office to complete the title transfer. If that's not possible, make sure the seller gives you the original signed title at the time of purchase. If you don't have that title, you don't own that car. We have links to the Secretary of State's car buying guide inside my story online. I'm Target 8 investigator Susan Samples.